Nah, bro, check this out. We gonna pause this motherfucker with flying colors. They gonna really say that we look tough. They gonna say we look tough, chat. They gonna say we look tough. Dropped out to lock in with HeisLazi.
This shit said.
Chat, pre-L or pre-W? What do you think we gonna get? Pre-L or pre-W, chat? Pre-L or pre-W? Damn, nigga. That's the zone. Niggas don't believe in me, bro. Y'all don't believe in me. Trust me, we got this. We got this.
We do, bro. That's why we're being honest.
Learning algorithms that try to judge your face. By giving access to your camera, you'll be able to experience these algorithms yourself. But don't worry, everything will run locally in your own browser. No data is sent to the cloud in any way.
Man,
at the end of the experience, you will be able to share some anonymous data with us if you want, but it's totally up to you. The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. It will give you a score between 0 and 10. Having some idea of how attractive you are can be very valuable. For example, dating services like Tinder use it to match people who are about equally attractive. Some social media companies, such as TikTok, are known to promote content from attractive people more. To make an algorithm like this, you need to train it using tens of thousands of example photos that each already have a beauty score. Rating all these photos is often done by students at universities. If you ask Chinese students to give their opinions, their cultural perceptions of beauty will transfer over into the algorithm, which might lead to unpredictable effects when it's used to judge people from other cultures. I wanted to show you an example of this, but I couldn't even get the algorithm to detect black people's faces properly. If you have a low score, it might just be because the judgment of these algorithms is so dependent on how they were trained. Of course, if you got a really high score, that's just because you are incredibly beautiful.
You see, they
Next,
couldn't measure
let's look
it
at an
correctly.
algorithm that's designed to judge your
face.
face. And what you'll see here, as well as with many others, is that if you move your head around, you'll be able to influence the outcome quite a bit. Some stores use these algorithms to learn more about their visitors. They can also be used to guess who might be lying about their age on dating websites. If you happen to share your age bracket earlier, we can now figure out whether or not you are a liar.
My nigga, you said 27!
The following algorithm we'll take a look at tries to determine your gender. Here you can once again see that the country or culture in which an algorithm was constructed can have a big influence on how it will categorize and judge people. This algorithm would probably flip out at the gay pride. Our next algorithm on the menu tries to determine your body mass index, or BMI, from just looking at your face. To make an algorithm like this, you'll once again need thousands of photos of people that are tagged with their body mass index.
am underweight though.
In practice, I found that the required data is often simply scraped from the internet. For example, some researchers who work at Google took these pictures from online communities where people share their weight loss progress. A lot of these algorithms work by first measuring 7 proportions in your face. One of these is calculated by measuring the area above your eyes, which is why you can get a lower score by raising your eyebrows. By connecting to this website, you also shared your IP address, and that was used to guess where you are. Now that we have your gender, your age, your country of origin, and the BMI prediction, we can combine these and try to create a life expectancy prediction.
I'm not smiling.
These types of predictions are essentially created by stacking educated guesses on top of each other, which makes the result even more imprecise. However, that doesn't stop insurance agencies from purchasing these types of predictions, because to them it's better than nothing.
You see,
once you come a little closer? Don't take this the wrong way, but you have a very unique face. That's why, just like you have a fingerprint, you also have a face print.
Oh, I thought that nigga called me
This is usually expressed in 128 numbers. This face print makes it possible to recognize you wherever you go. For example, Russian company FindFace offers a service where you can take a picture of a stranger and then it will try to find the social media profile that belongs to that person.
I don't know.
Similarly, an American company called Clearview AI allows police officers to upload a photo, and then it will show a list of all the web pages where it found the same person. You can now buy security cameras that have this capability built in. For example, in the United States, the pharmaceutical chain Rite Aid used these cameras to recognize people who had previously shoplifted them.
Damn.
By the way, you didn't actually need to get closer to the camera for this to work. A small thumbnail is enough.
Back
I just want to see if you do it.
But fuck you, bruh.
I also have to admit something.
Your
While
reaction
this
to the
website was
dog
loading,
sad.
I
don't
secretly
know.
recorded your emotional reaction when the little puppy was shown. This was done
Mm.
using an algorithm that tries to
Bro, they
determine your
lie. They
emotional
just
state
making shit
based
up,
on your
bro.
facial
You
expression.
see, I'm gonna redo this without the ski
A
mask. You know what I'm
company
saying?
called
And
HeisLazi
everything is going
offers
out, bro.
online video
Watch
interviewing
this. We
tools.
gonna get some
They claim
OD
to be able to
numbers, bro.
find
We
the
gonna
best
get some
job
tough
applicants
numbers. We
by
gonna get some tough
analyzing their
numbers.
facial expressions,
Trust.
voice, and vocabulary. This practice has been criticized for giving a lot of credence to algorithms, but at the same time making it very hard to know what people are actually being judged on.
Bro, they thought I
As
was
a bonus, for
27.
the last few minutes your surfing behavior has also been recorded. You may not realize it, but a lot of websites have little bits of code from companies such as Visual Website Optimizer
the fuck?
and Hotjar embedded into them. This
That's
makes it possible
crazy.
to record your mouse movements, as well as any text you may have entered into forms. These services can help improve how a website functions, but it also means a large amount of behavioral data is being collected by these third parties.
Damn. Them websites be scammy, bro.
As you probably realize, your data is
I need
increasingly
editor to
collected
edit
and combined to
predictions.
create all kinds of predictions about you.
LLL. Should I give you
By comparing
editor?
your data to that of others,
you have
you can be
editor
placed in
already?
all kinds of categories. These profiles are not just used to show you better advertisements, but they are starting to impact all kinds of aspects of your life, ranging from getting cheap car loans or insurance to finding a job or even a
Not
date.
anymore. Oh yeah, you lost it. Let me
While you
let
can
me
try
give
to
you editor.
protect
Let me give
yourself
you
from this
editor.
tracking.
Yeah, this nigga's just yapping, bro. He on some bullshit. Overton is actually not a. He on some bullshit. He on some bullshit. Like, bro, we not even chopped like that, man. We not even chopped like that. I don't even know what the nigga going on about. Man, we not even chopped like that. Like, damn, bro. Damn, what the fuck is he on about?
Online, where, for example, you can delete your cookies.
Yo, just show
This
me
is much
my-
harder when it comes to your face, which you can't really delete. That's why this type of biometric tracking is much more inescapable and can feel
But
much more constricting.
You see, wait.
As face recognition
Can you
technology
shut
moves
up,
into our daily
nigga?
lives, it can create this subtle but pervasive feeling of being watched and judged all the time.
Now, hold on, let
You
me.
might feel more pressure to behave normally.
A guy is only half normal? No. So look, basically, chat. Basically, we are like 58. So no, don't clip yet. Wait for the full clip. Wait. You know what I'm saying? 58% normal is not bad. You know what I'm saying? But he snuck onto her. I will sneak my meat into your Zali's twat. So we can continue with this, bro. But anyways, bro, as I'm trying to say, 58 isn't bad because we got the ski mask on. So he don't even see us for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not bad.
Run it back.
We're gonna run it back, and this time we taking off the ski mask. We gonna look good now. Trust, Chad. We gonna look better. We gonna look better. Let me take off the ski mask. You know what I'm saying? We gonna round two. Fuck it.
What?
But just in advance, Chad. Just in advance, I wanna say one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, why is my camera not coming on? Double got the same result. Now you're lying. On God, you're lying. Now on God, you're lying. 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 On my life, you're lying. On my life, you're lying. On my life, you're lying. There's no way. On my life, you're lying. On my life, you're lying. On my life, you're lying. Second opportunity, chopped exam is crazy. It gets low without the ski mask, you should end your stream. If it gets low without the ski mask, I might just kill myself. I'm not gonna lie. I might just... Yo, hold on, chat. You see, but look, bro. Look, the issue is my retwist is fresh. Like, my braids haven't set in yet, and like half of them started marinating. The other half ain't. So it's like fucked up. So like, I feel like we should come back to this at a later opportunity, at a later time. Cause I'm lucky not that chopped. It's just I'm still developing, bro. This is like putting in a youth player into the finals. Like, you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just move a nigga like that. But hold on, let's go again, bro. We go. Damn. How much did double get, bro? How much did double get? Actually, how much did double get? If I don't get a better score, gents, somebody's dying. On everyone's soul, somebody's dying.
So let's talk about your face. Specifically, we'll be looking at machine learning algorithms that try to judge your face. By giving access to your camera, you'll be able to experience these algorithms yourself. But don't worry, Everything will run locally in your own browser. No data is sent to the cloud in any way. At the end of the experience, you will be able to share some anonymous data with us if you want, but it's totally up to you. The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. It will give you a score between 0 and 10. Having some idea of how attractive you are can be very valuable. For example, dating services like Tinder use it to match people who are about equally attractive.
I think my camera's
Some
blurry.
social
Hold
media
on.
companies, such as
That's not wrong
TikTok,
with my camera,
are known
but
to
that's not
promote
wrong with my
content from attractive people more. To make an algorithm
Yo,
like this,
always
you need to
niggas.
train it using tens of thousands of example photos that each already have a beauty score. Rating all these photos is often done by students at universities. If you ask Chinese students to give their opinions, their cultural perceptions of beauty will transfer over into the algorithm, which might lead to unpredictable effects when it's used to
Then why
judge
is the
people from
score
other
staying
cultures.
there? It's not going up. The score
I
is just
wanted
staying
to
the
show
same.
you an example of this, but I couldn't even get the
Yo,
algorithm to
Stanley,
detect black
can you hear
people's
me, bro?
faces properly.
Lazi, can you hear me?
If you
Yeah,
have a low
again.
score, it might just be because the judgment of these algorithms
That's
is so
so
dependent
DJ,
on how they were trained. Of course, if you got a really
Nigga,
high
go
score,
beat
that's
your
just because
meat,
you are
nigga,
incredibly
the fuck?
beautiful.
What?
Next, let's look at an algorithm that's designed to judge your age. And what you'll see here, as well as with many others, is that if you move your head around, you'll be able to influence the outcome quite a bit.
Bro, how
Some
the fuck
stores
do I
use
look
these
29?
algorithms to learn more about their visitors.
Nigga, you look 40,
They can
bro.
also be used to guess who might be lying about their age on dating websites. If you happen to share your age bracket earlier, we can now figure out whether or not you are a liar. The following
okay,
algorithm we'll take a look
wait.
at tries to determine your gender.
Wait, gents. Gents. You know why that score is going up? Bruh, gents, let's be real, man. Let's be real. I think they just don't have black people car. No, he is shocked. Why the fuck did that award 900 channel points, bruh? Why was this 80%? 11 niggas voted that I was chopped. Bro, what? Oh, chat, bro. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Come on, bro. But okay. Dead ass though. I don't know what's going on here. There's something going on here that's not supposed to be going on here. And why is it saying I'm not normal? Why is it saying I'm not normal, bro? And how do I look 27? Whoop.
Your country of origin, and the BMI prediction, we can combine these and try to create a life expectancy prediction.
These niggas still think
These
I'm gonna
types of
die at
predictions
61.
are
Yeah, nah,
essentially created
you see,
by stacking
I feel like they
educated
just
guesses
don't
on
have a
top of
good
each
shandy
other,
for black
which
people,
makes the
bro.
result even
I feel
more
like they don't have a
imprecise.
good shandy for black people.
However,
They just don't have a good shandy for black people, bro. Like
No.
they're bugging, bro.
Black people
Swear down, they're bugging. Just watch, let's go ban for ban. If you guys are going ban for ban on channel points, Jussie is beating you easily. I'm not gonna lie. Jussie is low-key destroying the fuck out of you. Like,
that doesn't stop insurance agencies from purchasing these types of predictions, because to them it's better than nothing. Won't you come a little closer? Don't take this the wrong way, but you have a very unique face. That's
so
why,
nigga
just like you
lying,
have
bro.
a fingerprint,
Okay. If you are a 6, then I have to be a 12. Chad. Easy. Chad. They're lying, bro. They're lying. Like, if we're being realistic, it's just because they don't have black people for testing. Like they said it themselves, you know what I'm saying? They don't have black people. So that's why it looked bad. But we all know, yes, we all know that I'm not that, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, you know that. Not we.
No, we know that. On all of our souls. On all of our souls, I was better than that.
Whoa.
Yeah. On everyone's soul, bro. Sounds like an excuse for me. Very unique face. He said it twice and my camera wasn't on the second time. I'm not that chopped, bro. Like, I understand I'm a little bit chopped, but that's crazy chopped. This is double.
5.1 to a 6.
Hey, a 6 isn't bad though. That's better than 60% of niggas.
Hell nah.
Hey, you put 10 niggas in a room, I'm better than all of them besides 4. That's good. I'll take that. Hey, I'll take
You
that.
really go that AI decide like
Hey, you was gonna let AI decide that I was choked, but now that I say AI gonna decide that I'm not that choked is an issue.
But I don't. I mean,
You speaking French and now I'm speaking fluent English. This is the type of language you understand, my boy.
this man, we.
Next time. Cause I might be the one to kill your motherfucking ass. Remember,